Welcome back to Reina's channel. If you're planning a trip to Japan, some solid prep before you go is a must.
Today, we're talking about Japanese manners. One of the biggest differences between Japan and many other countries is the idea of not causing trouble for others. This concept is extremely important in Japan. Even when I first came to Japan, I remember feeling quite confused by some of the manners and social expectations. So if you're planning to visit Japan, it's really helpful to know these things in advance. And that's exactly what this video is for. And make sure you stay until the end, because in the second half of this video, we'll reveal the top 5 Japanese manners that surprise foreign visitors the most. All right, let's get started and learn about Japanese manners together.
Japan.
Understanding Japanese etiquette to enjoy your trip even more. Many visitors to Japan notice how clean, quiet, and polite everyday life feels. One of the reasons behind this is Japan's strong culture of etiquette. In Japan, even when something is not strictly written as a law, people try to behave in ways that avoid causing trouble for others. These small acts of consideration create the orderly and comfortable environment that Japan is known for. By understanding a few basic manners, visitors can communicate more smoothly with locals and enjoy their trip to Japan even more. Keeping quiet in public spaces. In Japan, people are expected to keep their voices low in public places, such as trains, buses, restaurants, and temples. On trains in particular, talking on the phone is generally avoided, and mobile phones are usually set to silent mode. While lively conversations with friends may be common in some countries, in Japan, people value maintaining a calm atmosphere for everyone around them. Another important custom is lining up properly. Whether at train platforms, restaurants, or popular shops, people usually form neat lines and patiently wait their turn. Why there are few trash cans? One thing that often surprises visitors is the small number of public trash cans in Japan. This is because many people are used to carrying their garbage home with them. Trash cans can sometimes be found near convenience stores or vending machines, but they are not common in other places. For this reason, if you buy food or snacks while walking around, it is common to keep the trash with you until you return to your hotel, or find a proper place to dispose of it. This habit is one of the reasons Japanese cities remain so clean. Manners when visiting temples and shrines. Japan is home to many historic temples and shrines. While they are popular tourist destinations, they are also important places of worship for local people. When visiting, it is customary to show respect. For example, by giving a small bow before passing through a shrine gate or entrance. When walking along the approach path, many people avoid the center, as it is traditionally considered the path of the deities. In some buildings, you may be asked to remove your shoes, so wearing shoes that are easy to take off can be helpful. It is also important to follow rules, such as keeping quiet and respecting areas where photography is not allowed. Dining etiquette and unique food customs. Japanese dining culture also includes several unique customs. Before eating, people often say "itadakimasu," and after finishing, they say "gochisusama deshita." These phrases express gratitude to the person who prepared the meal and to the ingredients themselves. Another interesting point is that slurping noodles such as ramen or soba is not considered rude in Japan. In fact, it is often seen as a natural way to enjoy the dish. On the other hand, eating while walking is sometimes discouraged, depending on the location, so it is often better to eat near the shop where the food was purchased. Etiquette as a reflection of Japanese culture. Japanese etiquette is not simply a set of rules. It reflects a deeper spirit of consideration for others. Visitors do not need to follow every custom perfectly, but being aware of these manners helps build positive connections with local people. Traveling with respect for local culture allows visitors to experience not only famous tourist attractions, but also the beauty of everyday life in Japan. With a little understanding of these customs, a trip to Japan can become an even more meaningful and memorable experience.
Japan.
So, what did you think? Were you able to understand a little about Japanese culture that comes from consideration for others? All right, thank you for waiting. Now it's time to reveal the top 5 Japanese manners that surprise foreign visitors the most. Let's start with number 5. The 5th is take your trash home. In Japan, there are very few public trash cans in the streets, so people have the habit of taking their trash home with them. You can sometimes find trash cans near convenience stores or vending machines, but in many other places, they're surprisingly hard to find. This habit is actually one of the reasons why Japanese cities stay so clean.
Next up, let's talk about number 4.
The fourth is the culture of taking off your shoes. In Japan, you take off your shoes not only at home, but also in places like temples, traditional inns, and even schools. This custom helps keep indoor spaces clean. When you take off your shoes, it's considered good manners to place them neatly facing the entrance. And one more tip, you might want to make sure your socks don't have any holes in them.
Now moving on to number 3.
The third is stand on one side of the escalator. In Japan, when people ride an escalator, they usually stand on one side and leave the other side open. This allows people who are in a hurry to walk up. But here's something interesting. This actually changes depending on the region. In Eastern Japan, people usually stand on the left, while in Western Japan, people often stand on the right. So keep an eye on what others are doing around you.
Now for number 2.
The second is the person near the elevator door controls the buttons. In Japan, the person standing closest to the elevator door often presses the open button so that everyone else can exit first. When the elevator is crowded, that person may even step outside briefly to make space for others. It's not an official rule, but it's a small act of consideration that's very common in Japan. So if you're standing near the door, remember, don't exit first.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the number 1 pick. Drum roll, please.
The first is don't talk on the phone on the train. On Japanese trains, talking on the phone is generally considered bad manners. Most people keep their smartphones on silent mode and communicate through messages instead. Something that may feel normal in other countries can be seen differently in Japan, where many people try to keep the train quiet out of consideration for those around them. How was it? Japanese manners may sometimes seem like strict rules, but at their heart lies a simple idea: caring for the people around you. Even a small act of consideration can make a place feel more comfortable and welcoming for everyone. When you visit Japan, if you are able to notice and experience these small gestures of kindness, you will have touched one of the most beautiful parts of Japanese culture. I hope your journey in Japan becomes a special experience filled with moments of warmth and human connection.
There are still so many hidden gems all across Japan, and I'll be sharing more useful tips and fun discoveries in future videos, so stay tuned. If you want to be the first to know when a new video drops, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if there's anything about Japan you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. I'm always happy to hear your ideas. Oh, and one more thing. I just launched a brand new website with blog posts related to the video. You can also find info on related tours and even shop for souvenirs. Check it out from the link in the description box below. All right, that's it for today. See you in the next video. Sayonara!